Here we go. Here we go. Good morning. Very good. Okay, good morning. Let's get started. This morning's practice is Bandha 2. Bandha 2. Bandha 2. There are three bandhas of the body. We have our Mula Bandha, our Uddiyana Bandha, and our Jalandhara Bandha. Say that again. We have our Mula Bandha, which is the lower pelvic diaphragm we worked on yesterday. We have our Uddiyana Bandha, which is our thoracic diaphragm, which is the one that most people know of, and a lot of people still don't know of. And then we have our Jalandhara Bandha, which is our cervical diaphragm, and that happens when we tuck our chin in. But we're going to do that tomorrow. So today, let's get started with Uddiyana Bandha, which is my favorite because it stretches the heart. You're going to feel it stretching your shoulders, so a lot of tension between the shoulder and the heart. A lot of people have shoulder injuries because of their heart. They wouldn't say it's because of their heart or think, but I believe it is. It's the tension between the heart that pulls on the shoulder, pulls us forward, pulls us down, so we're gonna pull or activate the diaphragm, the thoracic diaphragm, and by doing this suction, this stomach vacuum, you're gonna help squeeze and contract the organs, so you are essentially cleansing the organ and clearing out the tissue, the digestive juices, so it will help with metabolism. Make sure that we don't eat before this. If you've already eaten this morning, it's okay, not a big deal, but you want to do it on an empty stomach and then eat after that so that you are absorbing that nutrition from the food. It will help with your digestion, so if you have issues with digestion, this is a really good one for you. This is your number one exercise for you all. Number one exercise for you all. Number one exercise for all of us, for every human being. It's all right. I'm just trying to get the point across, you know. But let's get started. So, sitting comfortably. Remember, yesterday we did pelvic floor exercises. Hopefully you remember that, or you can go back to Bandha 1, check that out. But let's focus on the mid-thoracic diaphragm today. So what we need to do is activate this muscle right here. It's a muscle, and it's a muscle that opens the lungs. It's a muscle that helps with digestion. It's a muscle that deals with our kidneys and our adrenal glands. I mean, how can I explain this? You know, or really, like, I just kind of have to keep doing these exercises with you guys. So anyway, let's start it out. So breathe into your belly. Smile. Okay, that's lion's breath. But tuck the chin, or we're gonna pull the stomach in at the very bottom of the breath. So no breath. Exhale everything out. Okay, and at the bottom of the breath, we pull up and in. Relax, inhale, breathe and push the belly out, push the back belly out. Exhale and soften. Okay, so the first time we've done this, and maybe you've done this with me before, but the first time you start to do this exercise, you may feel like nothing's really happening, or it's hard to really pull the stomach in. You got to build the muscle, and then once that muscle gets really active, then we can really stretch everything. So let's do it again. Inhale, exhale everything out through the mouth is fine. Okay, no breath, pull the belly in. hard as you can. Pull up and in. Continue to hold it. Almost like until you have to gasp for breath at the end of it. And you're feeling how it's stretching your chest. Lift your chin. Bring it up and over. When you're ready to relax, inhale. So right there, you feel it, your heart, there's like this, I don't know how to explain it, but you can be, do you know what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up or a comment down below if you know what I'm saying. This feeling of like clearing out the blood, this feeling of like clearing out an energetic stuckness in my face, in my chest, in my throat, and like, right? Something's clearing away. I may not have the answer for you, maybe you know, but it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we're helping to clear this kind of energy of our heart's aura, our lungs. Let's do it again. Inhale. Full inhale. Make sure to really feel the breath because we're working on the exhale. So fill with new intentions, smiling. Stretch your body. Exhale everything out. And pull up and in. You can pump too if you like, but just hold as long as you can. Inhale, hold it. Feel the lungs, but like you feel it in that warmth, that tingling sensation in your chest, in your face. Exhale when ready, when it feels comfortable. Allow the face to relax, the bottom of the exhale. Chest relax, shoulders relax. Inhale into the belly, into the kidneys. Alright, so I appreciate you guys on Facebook checking in, tuning in. If you don't mind watching on YouTube, going over there will be awesome. You can just type in YouTube, or let me leave a link down below. It's just more helpful. Call in. So call in. I need to call you back. Melanie, thanks for joining. Releasing self-judgment and forgiving myself. Time to give up and fight that comes from fear. Yeah, for real, huh? The fight that comes from fighting your fears, right? Because your fears are it's your journey, it's your path, and everyone's running away from their fears, and you know what I mean? It's like, but by facing your fear, that's an excellent point. Thanks for mentioning that, Melanie. By facing your fears, those little tiny embarrassing moments, right? Like you said, self-judgment, forgiving myself. Yeah. You know, that word forgiving is it's an interesting word because we're it's like forward. You're going into the future and you're giving. It's like you're giving to yourself by forgiving those around you, forgiving yourself. It's like giving to your future. You're adding to your health and life. So yeah, forgive, forget. Also to forget, just let it go. Don't even remember it anymore. Don't hold on to it. Don't let it be in your cells. You know what I mean? Affect your health. We've done 3 so far. Let's do 2 more and we'll finish out. Make this a short one today. Remember your pelvic floor exercises. Again, go back and look at the one from yesterday. Do those exercises. Very simple exercises, standing. But let's do 2 more here. Maybe 3. Inhale. Go sideways again. Exhale. everything out. Pull up and in. Feel it all in your chest, all in your heart and your lungs. Inhale, expand, push out. Open your hands up, your arms up, your fingers. Hold the breath as long until you feel that kind of like, okay, now I want to exhale. I know it's weird. It's like if you exhale too soon or you exhale too late, it's like you miss the benefit. So you can also crack your back by doing the Uddiyana. That's why I really like this one. You exhale, pull your belly up and in, and it contracts all the muscles and tendons from the front, so you can actually end up cracking your back better. Just do a twist. Pull the belly in. Inhale, push it forward. Exhale, pull it up and in. Just a little added piece there. All right, let's do one more time and we'll finish out. Inhale, when ready. To the belly, to the ribs, to the chest. Excuse me. It's good to clear it out, because a lot of this sits on the stomach and between the heart. Okay, go ahead. Excuse me. Exhale everything out. It's a very similar feeling to when you like sprint, when you do a full-on sprint and your blood and everything's racing. It's very similar to feeling to that, but I don't know, there's just nothing that I can compare to the feeling that I get by doing this. It's Agni Sar is the pumping, and there's Nali, which is the rotating, and we'll get there, but and then the Uddiyana is just the lock, the pull. Notice how it pulls the heart up into the throat, and then that up into the mid eyebrow and third eye into the crown. So we do have to break a lot of this stuff down, because even myself, I feel like there's still a lot of past emotional tension, blockages in between my rib cage and affecting my kidneys and the back of my heart and underneath my shoulder blade, and there's still tension there, and I can still feel it. And every day I do these exercises, it's like breaking down a wall where I'm like, oh wow, oh there is tension there is a block, whoa, I'm seeing it, and I'm like chipping away at it. So open your body up, do this Uddiyana. This is I would say one of the number one things here, because of the diaphragm and affecting the lungs. It's bringing in more oxygen, which brings more help to the heart. The heart, over years, imagine like 10 years of you not breathing properly, and then your heart is functioning off amount of oxygen within your blood cell. So if you don't have any oxygen, you're only running at like 70% your whole life. Most people are running at like 50% because they don't know no different. And the whole reason all this pandemic is about people who are running at 30-40%. And it's like, well, whose responsibility is it? Is it the government's? Is it ourselves? I mean, it's obviously the government, but like, it's ourselves. We need to know that you're operating on a minimal level unless you do these exercises. So there we go. There's my lead in. Download the app, fightfearless.com. Get your free meal plan, and check out our site there, as we will be adding more and more to it. Like I said, with all these videos, I'm going to end up editing and piecing them together and then taking off the free stuff. So I do appreciate you guys' help in getting all this information out there, and sticking with me and continuing to build yourselves, your strength, your mind, your body, your spirit, because the stronger you guys get, the stronger I get, and the stronger this whole planet gets. So yeah, much respect to you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great Friday today. Thank God it's Friday, and I will see you. Have a good weekend. See you later today at 1 o'clock.